rock. He's given me the victory. Let's go. He's given me victory over the storms of life. He's given me victory. They will not prevail, for the Lord our God, solid rock, He's given me victory. Yeah, He's given me victory over the storms of life. He's given me victory. They will not prevail, for the Lord our God, solid rock, He's given me victory. Yes.
He's given me victory
Over the storms of life.
over the storms of life. He's given me victory.
They will not prevail.
They will not prevail, for the Lord our God,
Solid rock.
solid rock, He's given me victory.
Say He's given me victory
He's given me victory
over the storms of
over
life.
the storms of life. He's given me victory.
They will not
They
prevail,
will not prevail,
for the Lord our God,
Lord our God,
He's a solid rock.
He's given me victory.
Come on, Francis, take it up.
He's given me victory over the storms of life. He's given me victory. They will not prevail, for the Lord our God, solid rock. He's given me victory. He's given me victory over the storms of life. He's given a victory. They will not prevail, for the Lord our God, solid rock. He's given me victory. He's given me victory over the storms of life. He's given me victory. They will not prevail, for the Lord our God, solid rock. He's given me victory. Oh, He's given me victory. He's given me victory over the storms of life. He's given me victory. They will not prevail, for the Lord our God, solid rock. He's given me victory. Everybody testify, He's given me victory. Victory, victory, victory. He's given me victory. Victory, victory. He's given me victory.
Fam uno kushen kabo and so one for welcome uno to this edition of the program Art of Worship, where the Faithland Bible Church youth and young adults choir can bring to uno every Sunday from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock na net, live on Ridima television channel 25. And this program here, so we don't do over from last year. We don't create a lot of impact, but today we want for get a special edition as they get to the upcoming program when the Night of Worship and Wonders, where they come up on the 25th of April this year from 9 p.m. till dawn under the theme the Shekinah Glory. So this is more than just a program now. It's time for divine encounter, a night where heavens go be open and we go for simple God in glory, God in presence. Me na moderator, so I for talk plenty. Well, we get with now the studio people where in a strategic position inside the youth choir, where don't come together for make sure say this program here so be a success. And this Night of Worship and Wonders, this now edition 4. So we don't do 1, we don't do 2, we don't do 3, and this time around we do edition 4 where now the theme na Shekinah glory. So we get with the choir master will not be instrumental in aligning the choir with the spiritual vision of this particular event. We not to any other person but Brother Moses say you can tell family them adu.
Family them on a good evening.
Alright, indeed, that's now the voice of we wonderful choir master, Brother Moses say we don't be instrumental for make sure say this vision become a success. And we also get we music director them, and we meet, we get the music director for the A zone where they don't bring the sound of praises from one side of the city when at the A zone. So we get with the West music director. I will start with him. We're not on any other person but Brother Patrick Agboy Kitse Famule Madu.
Famule Muna, good evening.
Alright. Okay, and we also get we other wonderful music director, and we meet where equally done the prepare for this worship experience for reflect unity and excellence in this particular program. It don't very instrumental with previous program. So one for welcome, and we meet the music director for A Zone. We not to any other person but Brother Francis Cisse. You will tell family Madu.
Good evening, family.
Alright, so we linguists, we want to speak the family. Alright, and we get another wonderful personality in we meet where now the head of the advertisements where done the help for spread the word and ensure say the message reach far and wide for make you out there be aware of this wonderful event. It don't be very instrumental, it don't work very hard, so they ask for can talk to me about how the advertisements don't go like and all. And we get with we now the studio sister Shirley Rosalie Williams. It's a family Madu.
Family, good evening.
Okay, so that's are the wonderful voices they will get. And me and Sister Erica with Bangua, the welfare coordinator of Faithful Bible Church Youth and Young Adults Choir. So they start the program proper, and I believe I say though plenty of now we don't the hear about why the Night of Worship and Wonders, but every now and then we don't get new listeners, we don't get new people who they view reading my television. Maybe we don't hear about Night of Worship and Wonders for the very first time. You would wonder what is it all about and all. So we'll turn the camera over to we choir master Brother Moses for making a background of this particular program. What really prompt or what really motivate or inspire you for decide for all such a program? Because we don't know now for youth conference. So now we don't hear about Night of Worship and Wonders. What really inspire you for come up with this kind of venture?
Amen.
Amen.
So we want to thank you for this time. By the grace of God, Night of Worship and Wonders, a program we come up from God. I will never forget in the year 2021, sometimes in July, of course, then saying I'm a period where the church lock, church open, Corona time and all. So we prepare for the church open. So I was praying and one for see waiting we could do right for number one for get young people and gather together, and what we could do, we look at the trend of the nation and all what we could do for raise an altar of worship. And it was then period and day during my quiet time God give me this program. I just hear now Night of Worship and Wonders. So from then moment and day, of course, God began to give me the idea in 2021. And I mentioned the church not even open it, you know. Of course, by September, October, if I'm right, yes, church open. So we start the planning. The first program, of course, I shared the vision with the National Choir Master, when Pastor Idrissa, and other few senior pastors, them even to Daddy, and then give me go ahead for start this program. So Night of Worship and Wonders, now a program we dared towards raising an altar of worship. That is the essence. It is raising an altar of worship wherein we gather people for worship God. And when God they talk to me, tell me so Lord one and it. You know, when I share the vision, someone say why not put her in the evening and all that, and I tell people and say God say Night of Worship and Wonders. Now make if you find out the first program was done in 2022 July. Yes, July 25. That was the first time we do Night of Worship and Wonders now, and we do have Nakisi branch, and the theme for the program was Awake, O Thou That Sleepest. It was a wake up call. But then the church will not die. Yes, not and this way, the corona and all, and from day God took us now to way up in February 19, 2023. And from day we God gave me a team. He said, come up either. He said, now another week, but if final for Leona move one step further and go on. Of course, Night of Worship and Wonders starts from a very small place. We do the program first Nakisi branch under Faithful Bible Church. From there, the second one we do Amla Central. Then from the third one now, God tell we say, I'm breaking a revival. From the third one, we decided, okay, we are taking it on the National Center. We'll take an Grafton way, of course. I believe the up to now, the effect still there per way.
Sure.
You understand? From last year, on the 19th of April, the theme was the revival and all. So the background of now, number one is about raising an altar of worship. Then number two, by the grace of God, now for improve under the mentorship of Udadi, for try for raise up the banner of music at the church. You know, in this church, Bethlehem Bible Church, by the grace of God, we get a lot of people and we got the use. And people have been crying platform. So this program geared towards giving platform, so that if you can sing, right, you go able for you able for bless people in life through that and all. So in summary, everything about Night of Worship and Wonders, number one, it is to create an awareness of worship, get people in for worship God. The number two, creating platform for people in for worship God.
That's great. So before we come proper to this now, for one forget a feel of how last year been Talek. So we talk to the two zone director then. So preparing for last year program, how was it like? You know, what share with me how the experience Talek, challenges, and how now we for overcome as music directors dealing with different people. And I believe for say now young people are they deal with. You know, young people we are always hyperactive, energetic. We always, you know, engage. So starting with the West Zone director, share with me how you experience being Talek and how you be able to overcome any challenge you face previous program, and how you able to support the same vision for, you know, able to achieve with the one for achieve for last year program.
All right, thank you so much, Erica, for that question. I would say it was a bittersweet experience, you know, for the general membership. Of course, the choir is divided into two parts. We get the West and the East Zone. We strategically same doing for reduce the burden, you know, because we get people when they come out from the East and the West and all of that, and so we able for like get people from the West and also from the East for come together, get one practice and also work towards the goal, which was, you know, for host that kind of event last year. Earlier I talked about a bittersweet experience, you know. First of all, for talk to young people and, you know, for come together is one thing where you as a leader for get that kind of grace, you know, for, because it's a whole kind of stress, because some man gets different excuses. Some man go say in granny, you know, well, some man go say this, some man go say that. So that was the bitter side of it, you know, for bringing and come together for come and practice. You know, those days we get influx of people and we come, you know, we're not used to fasting, we're not used to a lot of things we get for do it, sacrifices and all that. So that was the bitter side of it. But then the whole thing about last year's program was unique, and we really want to thank God for the move of God last year. It was an experience we just like our CMD say, people have not live for forget about, because we can see now some people are really eager for now for because of waiting happen last year. So for us musical directors, it was a good experience, and we really want to really thank God for the grace we got to give you for talk to them beginning and then choristers and they for come together and God touched them and then willing and come together for practices, and we minister songs. We really glorify God and also bless the hearts of people, and that is what we are expecting this year's now program by the special grace of God. So it was a good experience altogether.
Alright, so Matt, on the mic over to East Zone Music Director. How the experience Metallic and how your role means strategic in making sure that this last year program was a success, because it was really a success.
Okay, so first of all, we want to give God the glory for the success of last year's program. Well, for we the music directors, that we get very, very crucial role for play. And of course, gathering young minds, and of course, when CM give the theme, I mean, not say, the start of a really, really long journey, because at that time we may get people in way we don't kind of be lukewarm and all that. As you say, the now program now one of the place them for give platform to young people, especially when we get the gifts or the ministry of singing. And so most people in the way can join the choir, then say na then gifts and na then talent for sing. Then now the platform we don't need it. And so when CM say we go grafting, it was like people then say, we go challenge grafting, you not get that kind of like capacity there, that kind of thing. So first of all, we one role we play now for able for boost them, then confidence. Now one try for instilling them that confidence that we able for do them by the grace of God. And so it may need a lot of practices. So one thing we can face now that we can forget a lot of rigorous practices, and then because of our young people we deal with, somebody can get excuse just like we brother say me granny this, me granny that. Sometimes you can feel frustrated as human being because you can call practice and then you see the turnouts and all. But to the close of the program, when they say okay, this program here would be kind of grafting, we don't really see the magic now. And you see you forget people on board. And so, but one challenge we face, a major challenge now, where like we just try for take out a new venue when I graft in a very, very large space. We so low on the volunteers.
Okay.
So we get for the practice, we get for the arrange and the internal planning and all that. We so hectic on the week. Even on the day, of course, we can require time. A whole week we will spend time not only for practice but for seek the face of God also. So we come up from that, and then even for the day, we begin pack chair. We get a big place there. We begin pack chair. We begin sweep. It was so tiring. By the time they all night, by the time they 9 o'clock, we go sing. Some of them get sleepy and all that. So, but because of the grace of God, we rely on God.
Yeah.
Because if you look at ourselves, we say and say we're not capable, but with the strength of God, and we get faith and we believe and we tap in the grace of we Daddy in the Lord, and we believe that we can do all things through Christ which strengthens us. And so it was a really good experience. After the program, everybody may get testimony, say all the Agba, the all night, all of these things, me go in vain. And so we experienced the move of God, and so they look forward to a greater outpour of God in presence, just like the theme Shekinah Glory. They look for a greater outpour of God in presence, and that God will do. And we call on people for volunteer, because now one challenge than the volunteer. Of course, the uniform. Some people and they not get uniform to time, so to the last minute. So the CM and other directors then for coming and see what they do about it. So man will say, me uniform this, me uniform that. So dealing with young people, of course, we said my young people, it's really a lot.
Let's go deal with we. Okay, so make a quickly come over to Charlie R. Williams. So in general, witness some of the impacts then, where this program creates last year. Witness some of the testimonies where you can boast of, say, because of the program last year, now this kind of impact any program make.
We thank God first of all for a very successful program last year. It was beyond our expectations, really. And I believe, say, anytime with the presence of God day, anytime with the presence of God touch, or you move into that place, may ever remain the same. There must be a change, there must be a transformation, uplifting one way and another. And we want to thank God because the presence of God was made manifest mightily last year. It was evident in the songs, it was evident in the crowd, with the way how people they move. It was so evident that the presence of God was there. And one thing for us, the presence of God days on side, it never remained the same. We want to thank God because of course we believe that there are a lot of testimonies, some we know about and some we yet for hearing, and we encourage people then for comfort and say
I for testify. Yes, I'm a testimony.
yes, we're supposed to do that. Okay. Because I believe, say, with the way how we saw things last year, there are testimonies that we need to hear about.
Okay, so quickly over to CM. Last year was the revival, and this year is talking about the Shekinah glory, where we know saying an Hebrew word where they speak of God's dwelling and manifested presence. So why this time around? Because you don't give everything, you give. Why may God say me gonna do this big such a thing? Why the Shekinah glory this time around?
So from last year, the program done April, right? By June, I started praying for this year, and immediately God took me to 2 Chronicles chapter 7 verse 1. I was reading it. Now let me look at it. 2 Chronicles chapter 7 verse 1. It said, now when Solomon had made an end of praying, the fire came down from heaven and consumed the burnt offering and sacrifices, and the glory of the Lord filled the house. This is where the team come from. And the priest could not enter into the house of the Lord, because the glory of the Lord had filled the Lord's house, the Shekinah glory. And when all the children of Israel saw how the fire came down and the glory of the Lord upon the house, they bowed themselves with their faces to the ground and the pavement, listening, and worshipped and praised the Lord, saying, for he is good and his mercy endureth forever. So Night of Worship and Wonders has been a journey. Every year God is taking us from one level to another, and so God told us that this time it can be with we. So the Shekinah glory means, say, God, they can dwell among we. It means, say, God, they can manifest his presence. I'm telling you, you will not, in order for able for, I don't know how to talk, in order for able for forget about this experience, right? Because what God is going to do, we are literally going to see God's glory, God manifested presence. And I'm telling you, after that experience, your life not for remain for be the same. You thinking everything about you. You know, when the glory of God, right, then a place, even you enter inside the you romp at the glory. You understand? That was what happened with Moses, because Moses was in his presence. The Bible says that when he come up from the mountain, when people begin for seeing face, they begin for seeing like in a sun. In fact, the Bible says they're not able for watch Moses in face. So this year team, it's very, very strategic. This is what God said. I had it clearly, the Shekinah glory. And so we are going to feel God's manifested presence in that place.
All right, still with you, CM. How the choir don't prepare for this powerful night, and within make you think, say, this particular year worship program therefore be different from other worship events?
So I will say the choir don't prepare till we don't over prepare. We start to practice from January.
Wow.
Right? And amen. I have one one person. Right? Anybody will know me. I believe in excellence. That is what we've learned from Daddy. That is why if you've attended now program from now on till last year, when you enter the place, you see excellence. And so I'm not saying some of we call it would listen me. Really, I'm wanting when we believe. I understand the parable. They say when you want for touch the highest tower, aim for the sky. So I'm telling you, we practice it, we over practice. So ask anybody if somebody say it in the sick, in the wits about it. We really practice. With the practice, as I'm telling you, that's how online prayers and the gone everything. Of course, anybody with there around, you know, say this one we are not playing because we prepare for God in presence. So you will understand. I can use for what telling say anybody who not ready for go the extra mile. I don't think so. You ready for the program because, for example, if they say president the council side, or even if they say President Donald Trump have a council, I'm telling you, if that they happen inside 1 month, we will see the streets and the beginning painter. We are already paint the streets. Why? Because they are preparing for something. So, if we prepare for God in Shekinah glory, then we have to go the extra mile. So what I can say, if I can answer your question, we don't over prepare for the program.
You make mention of prayer, but you know we not be coincident for people way they pray. So how comes?
If I can say, who that manipulates one way they sing say enough for prayer? Who that anybody? If voice the court, I can just shake me. In fact, show me anybody who do exploit in music. This are they I can say are they bite you. Are they bite if you didn't call it for singing the shame, you know the pray. And sometimes I can prove I'm among me because I can call some secretly in prayer. The one that way they do it, if we call them in a name, I can say and those who are doing well, we call them for pray. The different. So anybody will say us in the music ministry, you know they pray, then I'm afraid. Then of course, what will they do now warfare? And I'm telling you, during this program, the type of attack we don't get. I'm telling you, if we know they pray, like we know the outside with this. So I encourage my colleagues stars them, of course, the week for the program. Then they will go 3 days there fast. Then they all man or somebody they can with self and all. We get online prayers. I even create a special team for pray. So really the prayer, right, with the push man. Because without prayer, I mean one thing we learn from Daddy Mambu, right? In strength and prayer. Or no that anything we want to do, it pray for us.
Okay, so we have to ask the chorist the one. How it's like so that they share the experience.
Yeah, if you ask them, if somebody really talk.
That's right. Okay, so Mark, quickly come over to the music director for East Zone. So tell me how the preparation process like for the East Zone. Can you give a glimpse of waiting attendees, people looking for attend the program for expect musically from the entire team?
Okay, so just like our CM they say, if you prepare for a great personality, the kind of preparation you do depends to the personality, and I think no other personality not they way greater than the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. And so that is why we want to offer the best sacrifice of praise. And so we believe in excellence, we believe in quality. Of course, if you want to offer quality worship or music, we believe in practice, and that is why we get routine practices in each and every of we zones, generally also for just prepare the atmosphere, because if you expect the Shekinah glory, the dwelling of God, we need for come and meet a prepared place. And of course, God did well say usai no fine. And so that is where the prayer come in. And so we also they pray fervently by the grace of God, because we not only rely on the voices, because this is not the generation we then just rely on the voices or the talent. We want to be a vessel of honor we God to use. That is why we practice effectively, and we also pray, so that we're going for give out that kind of excellent ministration. Of course, we get this night's platform, just like we see them they say, we get for introduce new people. Last year when we get some special administration from the members of the youth choir. Also, mommy don't they see, they don't say that they sing that kind of way, or God they use them in that kind of way. And so this time around also we're going to see new faces from the choir, because this choir now a choir where they build people them. And so we don't need train people them, and then don't forget special. It's like different. I don't know the word for call them way in terms of food. Different set of food them. I don't know how to call them. Yes. So we get for offer to God. You understand? In a different dishes. You know, you get the one with the kind of special administration, the choir get for come. We also get for the do we own songs we receive from God. Also we get for record we own songs them we receive. And so the practice so intense as I talk to you. So anytime we get now, after now, we want to take class 1 year holiday because it can be so empty. Because we don't have to go. So man, really, you get, I can say worship program, we get 3 sets of people where they go. You get the one where they go then for the spirit, somebody to go for. You get the second one where they go then for good music, nobody to go for. You get the one where they go both for the spirit and for the good music. You understand? Because so man, no matter how the fire, the presence of God, if somebody change key, somebody do one or two or the other, you cut off. You need to concentrate. So what if for receive? You need for receiver.
Because of the spirit, you pull on it.
You pull on it because if somebody do something, miss something and they come on. So that make we cater for everybody. So you don't go get need for come out of the spirit.
Okay.
So good music for by the grace of God, with the dwelling of the presence of God, because the glory means the presence of God. We prepare spiritually and also musically. So when you listen, there's nothing really distract you unless you want to be distracted.
That's great. Over to your brother Patrick. Whose kind of music the way we for expect? Now one day we'll get for flow with, or are we going to hear more of us? You know, understand it? Or wait for the Chineke, Chineduma? Are we going to hear more of us? What are some of the music that we'll get for expect?
So one of the unique parts about this event is most of the songs we're doing is going to be self-composed. Yeah, self-composed for you to listen to, you don't understand the songs the way choristers them within a youth choir write for themselves. So in simple terms means again for be saloon song then. And 80% or 90% of the one we get for attend events are Sierra Leoneans. And so that means say these are songs where you can easily flow with. These are songs that you listen to, you can easily flow with, and we join hands together for worship the King of Kings. So just like how Francis they say, Erika, with the practice, like say, we know they expect God for come. And also, we are praying as if we not practice at all. Like now God really expect for can take over and for the excellence and all of that. So this is the kind of thing they do currently. So for you intend, and honestly, you know the people that they anticipate for camp, they tell you say this is something spiritual. Of course, that they always tell you say that it's spiritual and the control is physical. And so it's a mandate, something that God wants to move even after we wasted on and also not do again. Something we the one the way they come after we get for continue it. Yeah, so we expect the massive move of God, and it's going to be something really glorious. So answering your question, it's going to be something way very simple way. You know, yourself way now granny or whatsoever you can flow it. Yourself when a young person you can flow it, and all of that. So we encourage everybody for come on board. Come on the 25th of April. Come and experience the Shekinah glory. And I believe say no matter the circumstance and thing where you know they bug you or some kind of burden where you get, just come, and God is good, because this is biblical. God visited Moses, and Moses is not like an exception. He's going to visit us on that day as well. So just come, and God is going to bless and touch your heart and heal you of any disease that is in you.
Alright, but family, if you just tune in, you listen to the program Heart of Worship, where they come to you live on Redeemer Television by the Faithful Bible Church Youth and Young Adults Choir. And today where they dedicate this program especially to the upcoming Night of Worship and Wonders program, and we'll get with Timia where they talk about all what you need to know about this program. So I come over to we only lady apart from you. Now we meet where now somebody where did behind all the advertisements where we see they go out and all. So quickly, Charlie, what are some of the strategies where the team don't use for ensure say people be aware of the program? Because I believe for say last time I've targeted about 3,000 to 4,000 people when I get more. And I believe for say on the aim for more.
Yeah.
So in order for get on a desired number way idea but to cover 10,000 people there, that's a lot. So what are some of the strategies when are they use for reach out to people and for many kind of this program?
Last year, yes, our expectation we go beyond. Yes, the turnout we go beyond our expectation really. And last year we learned a lot, especially from advertisements. We learned say advertisement is not easy. It's really not easy. It's a tough job, especially for get people that for cooperate and get the media in attention. So this year, by the special grace of God, we don't engage the media for the past month or two. We don't engage all the social media platform with Facebook page, Faith Bible Church Youth Choir, and of course we don't try for the announcements them on we programs them Heart of Worship, and we also don't give out announcement posters to other one them, and we don't send out invitations them. We also be embark on school evangelism both east and west. Yes, we try to get as much youths them involved as possible, because really we will not just cater for and then we left the youths them behind, because nowadays the devil they target the youths them mostly. So we embark on school evangelism as well, and we don't go out, we don't share out the flyers them, and we don't make announcement during the combine. And of course I believe anybody way active in any social media platform would almost see or hear about the program, because we don't send them nearly every day we send post on TikTok, on Facebook, and on WhatsApp pages and all. It's not been an easy journey, but we thank God so far. And we believe say by God's grace that the turnout for exceed our expectations.
That's a lot, because the things say maybe we want for depend on way daddy in glory, say
well,
daddy get crowd someone or
we even the work right now say for get banners them up on different strategic locations by the special grace of God. Yeah.
What if somebody did out there and maybe you want for do an endorsement video?
That would be lovely.
Yeah, in the cow.
That would be lovely.
So somebody want for do that, I can go about time for making rich toner.
Okay, so if you're out there and you yourself want for help promote this program here, so you want for help make this program here, so reach out to as much people as possible. You can kindly do a short video of yourself, probably 30 seconds. You do probably a song, or just introduce yourself. If you know you want to sing, it's fine. You do a song or you just introduce yourself, and then you invite people then to the Night of Worship and Wonders 4th edition happening on April 25th, and the theme is Shekinah Glory. It's going to happen happening from 9 p.m. till dawn. And when you do that short video there, you can send it to the WhatsApp number 076 447612. 076447612. If you're out there, you want to do an endorsement video, you can kindly do one short one, 30 seconds, and then you send that to this number here soon.
All right, thank you very much. So somebody turn to a neighbor, say money. Like you say, we're not there in ministry for make money, but definitely we need money for make Papa God a work push go before.
Now this one saying go, they say I need for change this saying learning is better than silver and gold. They say learning is better with silver and gold. Enjoy learning.
Exactly. They say soup sweet na money na killer.
Yeah.
Okay, so one can talk about sponsorship, because the program, I make for understand say when I get a very big budget. We get a very big budget. All the service so I will start with CM. For program like this, Night of Worship and Wonders, also they gather young people in this time where we get the kush, the drug, the things of the world. What you think say this na an ideal platform or na a farm where people really need for so. Why you think say sponsorship for such a program very important?
So yes, we need sponsors. We need them so bad. Yes, this program, the goal of it now for souls. Yes, we catering for 10,000 souls, not for name, but we want those people where they attend their life for remain for be the same. The team is the Shekinah Glory. Nobody know no matter how worse the person be, if you go to God in presence, you life the change. And by the grace of God, we want to do this program. We don't just want to do them in a normal way. Yes, we want excellence, and by the grace of God, we admire, right? Nigeria. We watch the program, you see the standard, you see the stage setup, you see the lighting, you see the smoke machine, you see the sound, you see the media, you see how best then sets the venue. Remember, this program is the Shekinah Glory. We dey prepare for God, and so if you we budget, right? We'll put together. I'm telling you, we need you go Allah, but that is what we need. I'm telling you, if Nathaniel Bassey tell you waiting in the put together for doing program, you go Allah. But you go say, hey, we're not Nathaniel Bassey level. Waiting do we? Why can't we go towards excellence, which is very important. The money we put together, right, for when we do the program is over 90,000. We can call 90 million. Yes, right, for set up the place, the media, the sound, all the things, the advertisement. I'm saying advertisement first. Now, say first we hit money. If I tell you what we don't spend.
If I manage to make we stay at the 90 and
yes, we are fine. That's it. We try for say okay, this lock cut to cut according to the size and all. So really, by the grace of God, of course, God is helping us. Last time, if I tell you what we spend for do that program, you go, but God make a way. Yeah. And in fact, beaucoup people when we start the program, beaucoup people know me believe. Me na one person na God are the listening to. Hey, Lord, I say no, na gratitude to go. Hey, na gratitude to go. And by the grace of God, after everyone are grafting, even hey, Lord, we are conference hall. Me know what we see. Wait, I say no, na 10th of meeting we do. And by the grace of God, we see what God do. And this time we maintain the venue. And I'm telling you, I believe I don't have to talk this, but in order for seeing normally it's venue. In fact, even the big one that did by the grace of God as Kiss Nicola is saying in fact on our decoration we don't have need that because how we did him for set the place, right? Now for international music program standard. That is what we are thinking, that's what we are seeing and all. So in conclusion, we really the call on sponsors. Before I hand over, we have to thank God. By the grace of God, we get one or two people and we don't really come in. I want to use this opportunity for thank the Overton Sierra Leone. By the grace of God, they sponsor we something we worth over $1,500.
Wow.
Yes, for do the lighting setup. Then just little amount with the transport and waiting safe and all. By the grace of God, we thank God for Minister Cadison and the Overton. They are coming for brand the program for we. And also we get Catch Band. We get, of course, we didn't media network not the program and all. But we still they call on more people for sponsor this program. I want for let we know that we are not putting your money for us, but now for God in work. And if you bless other people, your life not will remain to be the same.
Alright, so we suppose that for something, right? We workers and disciple. We're not ever left out of the blessing. We can get a retreat there. In as much as outsiders they give their support, but we make sure say we back. They're part of the blessing. It's part of the blessing. So what say make we do? We make sure say we also save money. They inside the program. So family would wonder, in as much as now they call out for sponsorship, as a youth choir over to you, Patrick, what say we to not only do for make sure say una of una safe able for raise fund?
So just like how you talk earlier that most often we kill for influence with Daddy because he's an icon, and now I'm possible they learn from a whole lot. And you normally can say we for be part of the blessing, meaning not just outsiders for partake of the blessing. We self we're not picking them for partake of the blessing. So we tax ourselves as executive and also the general body, the choristers name of the Faith Lane Bible Church Youth Choir. We tax yourself based on how you they earn, because most of the one them with the youth choir now young people and most of them not they even work. So for that one I know so we really serious about the program is that we tax yourself and everybody get for a quota. We are not going to announce here so because this is a public television, but we are going to contribute something amongst ourselves for make sure so we for settle one or two things we go push Papa God in work before. So we are not leaving it to you, just you alone, you will watch you or listen to it. But we self really go through it, and I want for make one know say we self put some money then together, put time even where some man not even work, some man not they get side, not they do business and all that. But it's sacrifice because you know say at the end of the day it's going to be a plus to him or her. So we all put some money then together, and then they don't help for solve one or two things. But we need una. We need now for come together again and support we. I know say that 100,000, 200,000 where you put them together that will help a whole lot. I listened to Call to Worship today and Yeri and Minister Bakari talk about so just one person were able for sponsor with 100 million because some man they use more than 100 million for a month. And so if you go there and you have to listen to we or watch we, please no hesitate. Come and put your money in God in us. Yeah. Come and so you see then I believe so God is going to replenish it and God is going to bless you by this special
the same for say where they could be back so what's I'll take a very personal. That's what I will ask for help. We also back down they come in for make sure say we self get a blessing. So coming over to Brother Francis, what are some of the major area then we really need support, either financially or make somebody come in for say okay, me get this, I came for Guna for this program. What are some of the things that we need for aware of?
So before I get to that question, I just want to re-emphasize that there is nothing with too much expensive or with too much for just one soul. There's a story about a man of God where they organized for a crusade and sponsored the crusade for him. And then after the crusade, then find out that just one great person giving life to Christ. And so the organizers them is so vexed and they say, I kind of money we don't spend so and all that, and then take some kind of drastic action against the man. Not knowing that one person we save, it turned out to be a great evangelist, where in turn able for gather a lot of people and a lot of souls that we save to him. So if this program, let's say we spend 200 million for one soul, it's not much. It's not worth it. So I want to encourage everybody. So we need a lot of things, because just like our CMDC, we want to make a standard, because now sacrifice of praise unto God, just like the story in Cain and Abel. Cain we just decide for just offer any kind of thing to God, and then Abel take the fattest of him cattle and make them well. So we're gonna need a lot of things, and so we get some essentials then of this program. We're not going to do without. Number one, fear. Because the program gave for 1 2 at the night, and so if somebody ever forgets fear for Giwi or the cash or anything, we can appreciate them so much. And we also, as we say, the decoration. Of course, we don't get people and we don't already give themselves for help at that area, but we get more things that we will need for do in that area. And also we gonna need people then for coming for help with the media advertisements. If you get your platform, you get for make we use, because you don't only solicit for finance. If you get material things that we for give it will be so important. Of course, we gonna need musical instruments, because we go for outsource
Yeah.
For musical instruments, we get some gadgets them we want for use for making, because we they represent Sierra Leone. You understand?
Yeah.
You see, why make what make we incline apart from the move of God in Nigeria? What make we incline for listening to Nigerian songs them that they set up? They say and say this, you know, we want where other people watch and see says there is something in Sierra Leone. God is also moving in Sierra Leone, so we need all of these things. And of course, we get sponsorship numbers. Then, if you want for give anything, any there could be stuck in really nothing towards the program. You want to give anything toward this program, then we can read out the numbers. Then we go able for communicate to and send whatsoever. And we also need volunteers, of course. In the past, now one thing that they way because most of where they are, we're part of the choir and we therefore involved, and we need preparation. Not that day somebody go on stage, you see something wrong yonder, and so please, especially for the one within at the church, with the admonition for come and be part of the program, and we know that God going to the best way.
Alright, so with the time for wrap up, Smack quickly come over to Shirley Williams.
Yeah.
You know, we get organizations there where can always want for support such kind of program. But you know, someone wants if you put him money aside when they don't say for promoting business and all. So we have to get any form of recognition for somebody who they out there who go say, I get a very big business. So if I put the money, maybe you know, for me to recognize any form of provision would they like that?
Yes, we obviously go for recognize them, because any kind of way they put on for me about God will go before. So we get special time for them, for appreciate them. We they do announcement for them, and if then self get 1 or 2, 3 words them, we then personally go and say we they create time for them.
Okay. So say quickly, if somebody they listen to you either as an organization or as an individual, of be a blessing, of be a support to this particular program, we really want to know like how it can able for go about how can able for reach out to now, and if somebody can able for give in cash, in kind, and all, I can able for do that.
So it's very simple. If you really want to be a blessing to this program, as we call, number 1, you can call on the following numbers. We're very, very important. You call on this number, we have the Orange Money number 076 002 8554. You can call on this number 076 02 8547. 076
no mistake.
076 sorry 076 02 8547 076 02 8547 right? Or you can call on 099 577640. You can call on this number. Then if you want to do direct donation, you can call on 076 02 8547.
Okay. So Alex, somebody not call safe. If you get a little nothing.
Yes, you can send them to this number. Well, this orange one number I call so 076 02 8547.
Okay. So quickly, somebody listen to you. Go on for no. For so in such kind of program, how important and how it aligned to biblical principles of giving and kingdom investments.
So I think we don't need for emphasize on this. It's very clear. The Bible says, "Give and it shall be given unto you." And number 2, this one is for kingdom project. Like what Brother Francis say, no money is too much for his soul. The price for his soul is the money for one soul is more than waiting you think about. So whatever little or more you can put for push this program, I'm telling you, you are becoming a partner with God, right? You're a partner with God for saved souls.
All right. So it's time for wrap up now. We get other additions the way you get to know about how somebody go for Odia with security business. We will for discuss a lot on other edition, but it's time for wrap up now. So we left on a last word for this program. Like you tell me the date, time, venue and all. So I will start with West Zone Director. Welcome to the same last. What do you want for Left Family?
Well, I just want for encourage you for attend this year's event, and God is going to visit you in a mighty way. Of course, God promised us that our latter is going to be greater than our former, which means we are expecting something great this year.
Yeah.
Come, and God is going to bless you, and come with an obedient heart. One thing about the Shekinah glory is you need to be obedient. God instructed Moses and the Israelites to let them build a tabernacle, and they did. And we all know what thing God do. God came and filled the temple, and it was really, really massive and great. So please come, be obedient and come. And my experience, I get CM Francis, the last event, we packed the chair them, and Pastor Alfred came and see. He said, "Usa wanna stop for pack," and they got the stop. And so we begin for pack more chairs, and by the special grace of God, all in chairs and they will pack all flop. So which means that one thing about the Shekinah, you need to be obedient. So we listen to what Pastor Alfred tell you, we follow and we obeyed, and we all see with two eyes, not to say our piano back and waiting God to do. And so that is what we are going to do as well this year. Come, no matter how depressed you are, no matter how sick you are, come, and God is going to visit in a mighty way.
Okay. Over to you, Charlie.
Well, of course, if you are watching us live on Redeemer Television or with Facebook page, Faith Bible Church Youth Choir, this is a special invitation, a special outreach to you, for make you the part of this move, make you come and experience the manifested presence of God. Don't forget, on April 25, at the Faith Bible Church National Campground Center, Grafton, and it start from 9 p.m. so 10 in the morning. And last year we get we get people that will not be one go safe, and we believe say this year for exceed last year by the special grace of God. And of course, don't forget say if you want for also promote the program, probably you not getting really anything for you, but even by just giving your voice out there for invite 2-3 people then for come on board, you can please do you can send help us share the flyer, or you can do a short endorsement video as we can rightly suggest. You send it to 0764476612, and go help us spread them out by the special grace of God, and with the hope for see you there.
Thank you very much. Over to you, Francis.
So I want you get this mindset that this is not just another worship program. This is now an experience, and of course we need to prepare for the experience. Just like we see him say, if they say, for example, Donald Trump they carry down, when they change to they make fine. And so when you go in such programs, you get the expectation that the Shekinah glory, the presence of God, can dwell in you. And so you need to open your heart. You need to get that kind of like we Peter particularly say, you need to be obedient to the move of God, because most of the time we can go in some worship programs, we go, we dance, and we not get any spiritual impact in a way. So now we just be something like that. So invite everybody. The last time I say invite even that your neighbor if it's not like your business. I invite everybody, because this now a move. It's not just a move for the youth. It's a move for Sierra Leone. It's a global move, and we hope say that you will come and you will invite other person for come, because God will show you that you go for the day and you go for the day for bless you.
Alright, thank you very much, Brother Francis. Over to you, CM.
So I think the Shekinah glory, you can't afford to miss it. Please be a part of this one. God has something for you. People don't understand the concept of praise and worship. People don't understand the concept of worship. When you lift up worship unto God, you steer up for do something for you in your life. So there's no reason for me to not attend this program. Not to bind and cast. We are going to exalt God's name. We are going to lift up His name, and I'm telling you, we are waiting for the Shekinah glory. And when the Shekinah glory comes, so oh God, how should we understand? We are going to invoke God's presence. That make we go for. So I tell somebody, say, I say we want to come out until God can do. Yes. That is why we are going there. The Shekinah glory. God for candle.
Yeah.
And I know we see them, we see something, we see fire at the place, we see light, we see different. That is why we are going. We are waiting for the Shekinah glory. And I'm telling you, when it comes, for you then I will share, for you grab. It don't mean anything. For you eye open, it don't mean anything. For you problem change, it don't mean anything. How some of we can understand. So don't sit at your home on that day. Just go for go worship God. You should show the change. Indeed. Make sure say you be part of this on the 25th of April this year from 9 o'clock Nanette. We did it do clean and the place now the Faithland Bible Church National Conference Center at Grafton. We reach Becky Junction at Grafton. Just see you ask the pastor in church in Cameroon. Then they can go direct and your life will ever remain for be the same again. So now also we'll tap this session of Hearts of Worship where he come to you every Sunday live on Redeemer Television channel 25 from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. So join with next session and continue listening to both the radio and the TV as you have to see and hear more of free on this particular program. And very importantly,